a plan come together. And now, time to go home.
In this video, let's talk about what we might expect from The Bad Guys 3. Right now, this is all speculation because there are no official story details yet, but the ending gives us a few clues that could point us in the direction the franchise is heading. By the end of The Bad Guys 2, the entire world believes that the bad guys, along with former Governor Diane Foxington, are dead. They successfully fake their deaths and leave their old lives behind. They embrace a completely new role as secret agents. From now on, they'll be operating in the shadows, taking on missions without the public even knowing they exist. That alone already sets up a very different kind of adventure compared to the first two films. As for the villain, the most likely candidate is Professor Marmalade. He was the main antagonist of the first movie, ended up arrested, and by the end of the second film he's no longer locked up and is actually heading back to his home planet. That feels like a major setup for future events. Because Marmalade is an alien, there's a good chance the third movie could lean much more into science fiction. Maybe he returns to his planet and comes back to Earth with reinforcements. Maybe he decides to launch some kind of invasion. There's even the possibility that the bad guys themselves have to travel into space and go on a mission to his home world in order to stop him before his plans get out of control. A space adventure would make a lot of sense considering where the story has gone. The series has gradually become bigger and more ambitious with each film, and Marmalade's alien origins open the door to all kinds of possibilities that weren't available before. Whether the story takes place mostly on Earth or among the stars, it feels like Marmalade's connection to his planet will play a major role. The movie could also explore more of Marmalade's background. He's treated like a joke on his home planet and isn't exactly respected there. It wouldn't be surprising if that dynamic continues when he returns. In fact, that could become an important part of the story, with Marmalade trying to prove himself to his own people while creating even bigger problems for everyone else in the process. We could also see Mr. Snake cross paths with Doom again. The ending seems to hint that their story isn't completely finished and that they might end up needing each other once more. Their dynamic was one of the most interesting parts of the second film, so it would make sense for the writers to continue exploring that relationship instead of leaving it behind after a single film. There's also a good chance we'll see more of the relationship between Diane and Mr. Wolf. Now that they're officially together, the next movie has an opportunity to show how their relationship develops while they're both living this new life as secret agents. The first two films spent a lot of time building their trust and connection, so it would be surprising if the third movie didn't explore that even further. What's exciting is that there are so many different directions the story could take. The creators have already shown that they like taking ideas from the original Bad Guys books and expanding them into something much bigger and more unique. Because of that, it's difficult to predict exactly what will happen next. The first film focused on the bad guys reflecting on the lives they had lived and realizing they wanted to become better people. The second one followed them after they had already left that criminal life behind, showing how difficult it can be to move forward when society still judges you for your past mistakes. Even though they were trying to do the right thing, they still had to deal with the consequences of who they used to be. Now the story has reached another stage. The world believes they're dead, yet they became heroes by sacrificing themselves to save everyone. Instead of receiving public recognition, they have chosen a completely different path and are now working together on secret missions behind the scenes. That's what makes the third film so unpredictable. The characters are in a situation we've never seen before, which means the next adventure could go almost anywhere. Still, if I had to guess, an alien-related story feels like one of the most logical possibilities. Marmalade's origins are now a major part of the franchise, and his return to his home planet feels too important to ignore. Whether that leads to an alien invasion, a mission into space, or some completely unexpected threat, it seems like the next chapter could take the bad guys further than they've ever gone before.